Fuck them all.
That was recording. So welcome to the channel. No, we are going to try to expand a little bit this year, and Jake and I are going to try to do some video audio for our podcast. So for those of you guys who are tired of looking at the same screen, we have put together this little thing. Now, this is going to be a trial run, and I don't know how many people actually listen to the podcast or who even check it out on YouTube, but we thought it was kind of the right thing to do. Jake, do you have anything you want to say about this except for fuck them all?
I think that it's going to take some getting used to, because I want to look at, when we're doing this over Zoom, and I want to look at your video, but I feel like I should be looking into the camera.
Yeah,
so
right.
that I'm like gazing into the eyes of the listener.
That's actually scary. It looks messed up when you're looking straight at me.
When I'm looking straight at the camera. No, but it's fine. I mean, if you watch a lot of podcasts on YouTube, it used to be that most podcasts would do like we did, where they just had a logo up and it was just the audio. But a lot of them now are going towards having a video component as well. And I think that it would be something cool for us to do, because it adds a little bit of I was talking to my wife about this a little bit, and I was telling her that, like, I think one of the reasons why people really like it, because she didn't really understand it at first, was that like it provides the listener with the body language, as well as the because, you know, I mean, obviously audio, like a standard podcast, is better than, let's say, text for portraying something like sarcasm, but it doesn't do as good of a job as if you have the whole package. Like, it doesn't show a smirk unless you can hear it in the voice. And I think it also does a little bit more to connect you with the listeners and all that. So I'm interested to have this kind of give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Now, we don't know exactly what we're doing. You know, we're rookies with this stuff. We don't have a tech guy doing it, but we did get this lined up ourselves. So you might hear some audio droppage. Jake might flicker or something, or I might flicker on the thing. So just bear with us. We're going to try to work out the kinks. But I think our next podcast, we're going to try this way, and hopefully it doesn't affect the audio. It's not going to be as edited as the audio podcast has been, because this is going to be raw and uncut, you know, how we like it. So it's going to be Jake and I just kind of doing our thing and talking to one another about video games like you guys have grown to love. And hopefully we can continue to do it this way. And if you guys like it, maybe we can do more video content. But yeah, we'll get these up on your favorite platforms, your podcast streaming platforms, the way you want them to be. And that's not going to change. We're just adding video content to our YouTube channel for the podcast. So that's about all I have to say about it. Jake, you said something about your camera. You want to get a nicer camera?
Yeah, I mean, I just, because we wanted to test this out and kind of record a little bit of something for sort of a promo for the listeners. Yeah. I just grabbed like the only USB webcam that I had just readily at my disposal for kind of doing this little test here. But I think whenever we go to do the real podcast, I'm going to use my GoPro, which has, you know, much higher resolution, and hopefully we'll see. And then try to get some better lighting in there, because the lighting in the room that I use is pretty bad. And then I put up this virtual background on Zoom, because the room that I'm in is literally just full of like stinky old hockey equipment, music stuff, and just like motorcycle
I'm
crap.
Jealous of it, though.
Maybe I'll bring the veil down at whenever we do the real podcast, so you all can see my junk.
See the reality of Jake's life.
But I was just, because we were doing this on Zoom, I was just playing with the virtual background. I put up this cool like Sony like PlayStation symbols kind of thing I found on I'm probably like committing some kind of, you know, copyright infringement, stealing this image or something. But
yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know that.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, it's bring the heat. All right. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in, guys and girls. We will be back for another podcast here. We're going to try to record them on the weekends. Like we said, it's weekly. We're a PlayStation podcast. All the information's on the screen here, which is kind of nice. I don't have to talk about it anymore. I might still say it on the podcast because people get used to that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's about all I've got for you guys. And Jake, any closing words, except for we're excited to try something new, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to kind of be able to put some stuff on the YouTube channel that's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not necessarily any more substantive than what we do already. Right. It's just that I feel like it's sort of a bit of a growth on what we've done in the past. So hopefully it'll kind of entice some more. If it doesn't entice more listeners, maybe it'll kind of pull some new people in that don't want to, they do most of their podcasting on YouTube because it is becoming more and more.
Oh, it's a thing.
And I think a lot of people really enjoy the video component, and they may or may not want to listen to something that doesn't have one. So hopefully we'll gain some new listeners in that regard.
Right,
too.
and maybe I'll get a green screen or something because my studio, it does look awesome back there, though. This is a drum kit somewhere back there.
Yeah. You need to fix that blind on that door, though.
I can't because the door handle sticks out too far, and it's actually not on the stream, so no one can see it because I had to crop it in on the sides, so no one knows what you're talking about. All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back with you guys next Monday. All right, peace.